They say good things come to those who wait, and after 4 years, the Discovery Princess has finally made her grand debut in Australian waters. In this video, we're taking you on an epic 14-day loop around the stunning landscapes of New Zealand. This isn't just any ship, she's the newest, shiniest and final jewel in the royal class crown. But we aren't just here for the buffet and the views. We managed to snag one of the most exclusive unicorns at sea, a stateroom so rare that there are only 6 of them on the entire ship. Is it a palatial paradise or just a very fancy walk-in closet? We're going to show you everything. From the magnificent ports of the 2 islands to the hidden corners of this 143,000 tonne beast, does the Discovery Princess actually live up to the hype? Let's find out.
Well, hello, it's Rhonda and Andrew back.
Hello again.
Back on our channel, and we're actually on our way to Sydney, where we're staying with some family for a few days, and then we're off to New Zealand on the Discovery Princess. And we haven't been on a ship for a while now, so we're very excited.
We certainly are.
We're jumping out of our skin. And so here we are, just sitting at the airport, just relaxing before we board the plane. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Oh, there's our plane. Nearly flying time. Hopefully our luggage is on board.
Well, hello. Welcome to our channel, Travels with Rhonda and Andrew.
Hello.
We're presenting our cruise diary, sailing around New Zealand on the beautiful Discovery Princess.
Yes, beautiful.
We will feature our trip in 2 separate videos. The first video will cover our pre-cruise period in Sydney, plus the embarkment process.
Yep.
And it will also include cruising the Tasman Sea and our time in Taronga.
Taronga, yes.
Got it right.
The second episode will cover from the Port of Auckland to disembarking in Sydney, and we'll feature our overall verdict, what we liked and what we believe just didn't quite meet the mark.
Yes.
So let's get started with episode 1.
Well, boarding our plane in Melbourne, we had a shortish 90-minute flight from Melbourne to Sydney, which is barely enough time for that Qantas snack and a quick nap. But before we knew it, the Sydney skyline was coming into view.
Once we touched down and successfully reclaimed our luggage, we were greeted by our fantastic family hosts for the next few days, Robin and Peter.
Hi.
Now, Andrew, Robin and Peter clearly didn't get the memo that we were here to relax before the cruise. They had a jam-packed itinerary of suggestions for us that were way too interesting for us to pass up.
Yeah, look, there was hidden gems to local favourites. They really actually put us to work.
Yes.
So before we even catch a glimpse of the ship, let's see what we got up to
in Sydney.
Our first Sydney attraction was the brand new fish market. Not only is it home to 40 retailers, including fresh seafood outlets and restaurants, it is an authentic working fish market. It has dedicated wharves in the heart of Sydney, where commercial fishing vessels can berth and unload their catch directly into the market. Shall we bring home for dinner, guys? How about some live mud crabs? Some juicy fresh prawns maybe. The squid, I reckon, is always a winner. I think there might be some more exotic seafood just around the corner. Blue mackerel, blue spotted goatfish, rabbitfish, eastern school whiting, yellowtail scad, southern calamari, squid, more southern calamari, snail squid, cuttlefish, and how about a bar cod?
Well, that was certainly amazing, wasn't it? Exploring that beautiful Sydney fish market.
Yep.
And we have a fun fact about the Newmarket, and that its massive wave-inspired roof is built with 3,000 crushed discarded oyster shells that were used in the original market.
Oh, really? Oh.
Now, we did purchase those prawns for dinner.
Oh, they were lovely.
Plus some oysters and flathead tails. But nothing too exotic for us.
No. The next day, we had lunch at Ripple's Chowder Bay. Ripple's is a Sydney harbourside restaurant in Mossman, set within the 19th century submarine miners depot at Clifton Gardens Reserve. With sparkling views of the Sydney Harbour, it blends history with relaxed coastal charm. Fresh seafood and seasonal produce with Mediterranean flair makes it absolutely perfect for long lunches, sunset dinners or milestone occasions, all framed by the beauty of the water.
We took a scenic stroll to the restaurant along the foreshore cliffs and immersed ourselves in a splendid afternoon of gorgeous food and wines.
Oh, it certainly was.
It was all so delicious.
Absolutely delicious.
It was beautiful.
And to complete a perfect day in accompanying weather, Robin purchased tickets at the open-air cinema located on the North Sydney Oval. That's where they play cricket. She'd also put together a magnificent picnic spread and a little sneaky thermos containing some excellent wine. It was just an absolutely fantastic evening.
It's amazing.
Hey, you're sitting up there pretty nicely, guys. I guess I'll help you in a minute.
What about the dips?
God, I'm looking forward to those dips and wine. Can you guess the film we watched? Check this out. It's a beautiful sunny morning, and here we are at McMahon's Point Ferry Terminal. We are catching a ferry to a mystery iconic Sydney attraction. And here is Robin, Peter and Rhonda chatting about today's events.
No, it's a bit All right. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Give us a wave, guys. Here comes the ferry. It is the Borrowdale. Built in 1985, it is named after one of the ships of the First Fleet. We are headed to Circular Quay, sailing under the Sydney Harbour Bridge to catch another ferry. Wow, there's the Disney Wonder. Actually, I think Robin is explaining the fuel tanker instead.
At the fuel thing.
Oh, yes.
That was one of the ships that was docked there. It docks there.
Okay.
The Reliance. It does all the cruise ships.
And this is the Disney Wonder's very last day in Australia before heading out to North America. Now on our second ferry, headed into Little Sirius Cove. The ferry system in Sydney is just so easy to navigate around. Can you guess where we are heading now? Yes, we are exploring the Taronga Zoo. Hey, are you guys ready for an immersive wildlife experience?
Why not? Oh, I'm not the ostrich, but look, there's a giraffe.
You guys might be wondering what our meerkats actually eat. So out in the wild, whilst these guys are classified as a carnivore species and they have a specialised tooth in their mouth called a carnassial tooth, which you'll see in all carnivore species, that helps them shred and tear apart any meat and muscle tissue before they swallow it down.
They are huge eyes.
The chooks. Yeah. They can fly. This is like.
Yeah, that's true.
I reckon this looks like the entrance to the tigers.
Tongue feeding.
Tongue feed.
Oh, but you got really close, up close.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It grabbed them off.
Can we get the hippos to pose for the camera, I wonder? Come on, girl, turn around, show us your best side. Looks like the chimpanzee doesn't want to pose either. At least the seals want to put a show on for us. We've just arrived at the gorilla's pen to witness them having a feed, and my God, they're looking rather menacing too. And an iconic sight to finish a very splendid day.
Oh, and with that, our fantastic few days in Sydney came to an end. And Robin and Peter, you are such great hosts.
You guys certainly were.
And we thank you so much for spoiling us.
Absolutely. And we did actually manage to find some time for rounds of the 500 card game, where Peter and I, as partners, absolutely gave a lesson to the girls on how to play cards. Well, check this out, what a thrashing.
Yes, and Robin and I still think you were cheating. Well, hello, I'm Rhonda.
And I'm Andrew.
And here we are at McMahon's Point in Sydney Harbour, waiting to board a ferry that will take us across to Circular Quay.
Onto the Discovery
Where we get onto
Princess.
the Discovery Princess. Yes, we've just had a lovely 3 days in Sydney with family.
Peter and
Robin. And yes, so now we're very excited for the next chapter of this holiday.
See you soon.
We'll see you soon.
We're on board the ferry. Sailing under the bridge again towards Circular Quay. Just a magnificent structure. Oh wow, the Discovery Princess is here. Oh, I hope we can board early. Hey, wait for me. Now in the queue to check in.
Very exciting.
Walking the aisle again. We're almost there. We're on board. Hang on. Hey, what's this security guy want? No filming. They let us through, thank God.
Deck 16.
We're in the lift now to deck 17. Our cabin is this way. Yeah, this is the retreat pool and bar.
Oh, this is a lovely ship. This ship is lovely, lovely and bright.
I reckon we should check the bar out. Hey, let's have a drink or two.
Around the ship and on the Princess app.
Here we are, first drink today. Tony's going to look after us. I'm ordered a 12.75.
First drink of the cruise, and it is exactly 12:05. Embarkment was super easy, and we ventured into our cabin, which is lovely, but it's not made up yet. And here we are at the Sanctuary Bar, having our first cocktail of the cruise. Okay, this is round 2 of our drinks, and we're sitting here, which is certainly going to become our favourite bar here on this ship. And our lovely waiter,
Abi.
and Tony's around the corner.
Tony.
Tony's hiding from us.
Tony Montana.
And Tony's actually going to try Vegemite for the first time. So that's going to be interesting.
Come on, have a drink. Come on down.
And my second drink today is the mango margarita. And it is absolutely beautiful. This might be first of many of my pleasant cocktails.
Okay, it's time to check out the cabin. Keep going right to the very end and turn right.
Here we are, cabin S101, right at the beginning of the ship.
Let's have a look, see what it looks like.
Ready?
Oh, wow.
This is very nice. Golly. Beautiful. We actually opted for a ocean view room this time rather than a balcony. So shall we check it out? Because we've been quite excited for this. Oh, very nice.
Oh, you'll swing a cat out here. Look at this.
Oh, it's beautiful. Look at the view. Goodness. We're right above the bridge. You could almost see what the captain is doing.
Tonight, we're eating dinner at the seafood specialty restaurant Catch by Rudy. This is just the pre-dinner bread and accompanying dips. I don't think we should fill up on this. Time for the opening gambit. I have mussels provençal and Rhonda, bless her heart, has lump crab cake.
glasses of the Bellarossa red ale.
Yum. Absolute yum.
I'm actually talking over Rhonda, who's chatting to the next table.
Level 17.
Her main meal is grilled king prawns, and mine is the catch of the day. I wonder if they actually threw a line off the ship, I wonder.
Brilliant. Yeah, it was fun.
How do we follow you?
Introducing the next table.
Yeah, why not? Right.
And what's your name?
Kate.
Kate.
This is Jenny.
Hayley.
Yeah, what's your name?
Rhonda. Andrew. And you're from, can you just say where you're from?
Near Manchester, Warrington. So Warrington in Cheshire in England. We don't do.
Oh, okay. Well, we've just had the most amazing first day on board the beautiful Diamond Princess. And
mean
we've just
Discovery
been to
Princess?
catch by Rudy for dinner. And we were sat by the most beautiful couple, Kate and Hayley. And they're amazing. We bonded instantly. And then we went to O'Malley's and we had a few more drinks with them. And we're hoping to catch up with them tomorrow. They were fascinating people, just lovely.
We also met and chatted with Roy and Stuart on another adjacent table, who were equally fascinating, but more about them later in this video. Good night, everybody. You realise it's after midnight.
Well, today is our second full sea day today, and we have a few things planned for today. But firstly, we just want to say this cabin, it's so beautiful and it's quite spacious. Not missing the balcony at all, because if you look behind us, you can see the view we wake up to every morning. We're looking straight out over the ocean. We see exactly what the captain is seeing. We woke up to, well, we've been lucky because the weather's gorgeous, but we've been waking up to brilliant sunlight, so that's lovely. And we have a few little things to say about this cabin later on, but
We certainly have.
overall we give it a very high mark, but there are a few little things that you possibly need to be aware of if you are thinking of booking an ocean view.
Yeah, we will certainly do a good, bad and the ugly on this cruise cabin, I think.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm having a pedicure this morning, so I'm off to get my feet all nice and done.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Well, I'm back from my pedicure, which I must say I'm very impressed with. I have lovely toes now, nice and shiny
good
toes.
for you.
And it's always a nice little treat to do when you're on a ship, is to spoil yourself. Either getting a pedicure or a massage or get your hair done. Yes, and the staff are always lovely. So that was good. And also too, we'd just like to say last night we had a lovely dinner at Sabatini's restaurant, which is a specialty restaurant on the ship. And it's Italian cuisine.
Probably the best time we've ever been to Sabatini's, I would say. We have been there before on other Princess cruises.
We have. It was different this time. Last time it seemed to be like they gave us too much food.
Yeah, they just kept pouring out
just bring out all
dishes
the
that weren't even on the menu.
But last night the food was amazing. I had a seafood stew, which was, I'm trying to get a little bit more adventurous this holiday.
Was that for your entree? Yeah,
it was, and it was lovely. And
I had calamari. That's right.
That's right. And my main meal was osso buco served on risotto. Oh goodness me! And I was literally eating my dinner with a spoon. I didn't need any knife and fork to cut through the meat. It was the most tender, most tasty thing. And you had the barramundi, which was
absolutely superb. So.
Yes. And this restaurant is positioned just above the piazza. And when we first got there early, there was not a lot of music, only just soft dinner music. But just before we were leaving, the band came on and started playing quite loudly. This may bother some people, but it didn't really bother us. We quite liked it.
You did a little bit of a footage to show how loud it was while the band was playing in the background.
But we didn't mind it. It was okay. I could see it might be a little bit annoying for some people, but for us we didn't care, did we?
No.
It was good.
No, but also we have got some footage of the entire evening at Sabatini's too. I'll show that now for you as well. So.
Yes. Well, hello, Rhonda. And we're speaking very softly because there's a few people around us. But we've just almost finished our first sea day on this beautiful ship. And we're visiting to Sabatini's for dinner. And we've called into Bellini's to have a quick pre and a drink. So cheers, everybody. Cheers. Yes.
Then when you come across the same people on a different cruise at the same, you find them at the same bar.
Presenting the Sabatini's menu. Plenty of great, authentic, Italian-inspired choices. How about you giving me a nice cheers while we enjoy the bread?
We're eating at Sabatini's Italian restaurant on the beautiful Discovery Princess, and our entrees were incredible. But now I've ordered a ossobuco on risotto, and Andrew's ordered barramundi, and I have to say, this ossobuco, I'm cutting it with a spoon. That's how tender it is. It's beautiful.
This is my dessert, a delicious tiramisu. And just to show the theatre for the dish, just check this out.
Okay, we've just had dinner at Sabatini's. I have to say it's one of the loveliest meals I've ever had at sea. But now we're in the restaurant, which is lovely, but in the piazza down below, we've got the band fired up for the night, and it is a little bit noisy. It's not terrible, but a little bit noisy. If you didn't like music or noise, I think you might find this just a little bit too much, but for us it's okay.
Presenting our fabulous chef for the evening.
And then after that we went to the Princess Theatre and saw a fantastic girl called Nina Ferro.
Melbourne girl, yeah, Melbourne jazz singer.
Comes from Geelong.
Was it? Geelong.
It's Geelong. Anyway, she was marvellous, just marvellous. Sang all the old female songs like
the divas.
Yeah, the
diva
divas.
Nights, yeah.
Yes, and she was telling us a bit of her story, and she's obviously highly talented and in high demand, and she was well worth seeing. And then we just
Which, before you say that, I just want to drop some footage in there and just show how good she was.
Yeah, she's marvellous. And then after that we popped off to have a nightcap and room bed relatively early, weren't we?
Yeah, we had to put the clocks forward, so
yes.
Suddenly lost an hour. Relatively early, I think it was about 11:30.
So we lost an hour's sleep last night. We're going to lose an hour's sleep tonight, and then that gets us into New Zealand time when we arrive on Wednesday.
Yeah, so we've been spending a leisurely day beside the pool. Just popped down to the piazza and had a look at a violin duo. They're just lovely, and everybody was enjoying their music. I'll just show you a little bit of a snippet now.
then tonight is the first formal night of the cruise, and it's also the captain's welcome party, and that's where they do the tower.
The champagne
tower,
yes.
So that's always a fun thing to watch, and they also introduce all the officers, so you get to meet the officers, and it's just a bit of fun.
And of course, what are we going to do? Another specialty restaurant.
Yes, we're off to Crown Grill.
Crown Grill, yeah. When you have the premier package, you basically book all the specialty restaurants.
Definitely, and so we're very much looking forward to that. And then after that, we're off to the Princess Theatre again, and it's a princess show, and it's all their band and dancers, and it's rock opera.
Yeah, the rock opera.
So we've heard good comments on that. So we're
looking forward to that.
We're excited to see that.
And who knows what will happen after that?
Who knows? Oh, apparently there's a comedian, and it's R-rated, so we'll
see if we can find our way to that.
Hopefully we'll get to see that, him or her as well. Okay, that was good.
We'll see you next time. Well, I'm enjoying some bread now, ready to order, and I think I'm going to have a beautiful T-bone steak tonight, and satay beef too as well. If we're in the Crown Grill, you've got to go meet.
I'm also in the Crown Grill with Andrew having dinner, and I've ordered the lobster bisque, which I'm so excited to be trying. And I'm not as adventurous as Andrew, but I've chosen to have the lamb cutlets, which I'm looking forward to eating. I think they should be lovely. My seafood bisque has just arrived, and goodness me, it is absolutely delicious. It is so rich with seafood, and it's, I've even broken off some bread so I can dip the bread in it. It's so nice.
I'm already stuck into my beef tartare, but it's absolutely superb.
Okay, well our mains have just arrived, and I've ordered the lamb chops. And
I have ordered a T-bone steak, and it is enormous.
It's enormous, always, isn't it? And this is our size. We've got some mushrooms, some parmesan chips, a bit of gravy, and mint jelly, of course, to go with the lamb.
Not too many greens here.
No. It's a bit of an unhealthy dinner tonight, but that's okay.
Well, I have ordered dessert. Rhonda actually did finish her lamb chops, which was very, very admirable. But I am ordered dessert, which is a key lime pie, and it just looks superb. So I have to take one for the team and actually enjoy a beautiful dessert.
Here we are in the Princess Theatre to see rock opera. Well, goodness me, it's packed. It's absolutely jam-packed. And we're very lucky that we're on the premier package and there were seats reserved. But I think we got the last 2 seats in the whole cinema, so we were very lucky.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Princess Theatre. We are just moments away from showtime.
To see rock opera on the Discovery Princess tonight. Well, all I can say is it is sensational. Probably one of the best stage shows I've ever seen at sea. Oh, it's breathtaking. My heart's still pounding.
Oh, what a
just incredible.
Unfortunately, we couldn't film any of it because that was prohibited, but by God.
Oh, it was exhilarating. It was absolutely exhilarating. My hands are sore from clapping. It was amazing. Absolutely. And all the songs we knew, so we were sort of bopping along to them.
All from The Greatest Showman.
A lot from The Greatest Showman, yes. Jesus Christ Superstar. Fantastic. All I can say is absolutely fantastic.
After that amazing rock opera show, we've called into O'Malley's Irish Bar to enjoy this fabulous Irish duo. It has been just another brilliant day at sea.
I know by the gasworks wall, dream by the Yahoo Canal. I kissed my girl by the factory wall. It's a dirty old town. It's a dirty old town.
Well, we've had a very relaxing morning this morning, just sort of lazing around a little bit, and now we've brought ourselves down to deck 7 and we're at the Crab Shack for lunch, which they only do that a handful of times on each cruise, so today's our day, and it's fantastic. It's got a great vibe here. We've got bibs that say the Crab Shack bibs to stop getting prawn juice and stuff all over you, and quite a decent selection for lunch. You start off with popcorn prawns, then you get a seafood chowder that's served in a roll, like a bun, and then we're going to choose the bucket of prawns for 2 people.
Yeah, I'll pop the menu on the video now.
Yeah. So anyway, here we go. Well, our popcorn prawns have just arrived and they're beautifully presented in a beautiful little basket. There's 4 popcorn prawns and 4, I think they're like little potato balls, served with a cocktail sauce, and I think that's a tartare sauce. So it all looks lovely. Here goes.
Let's get into it.
Well, the popcorn prawns were absolutely fantastic.
Oh, they certainly were.
They were gorgeous.
Beautiful.
And now here's the second course, and it's seafood chowder. And look how fantastic this is. It's actually served in a bread roll. It's just incredible. Can't wait to try this one, that's for sure. Okay, look, this is amazing what's inside here. There's full of bits of seafood, and there's even like, I think that with their clam shelf with clams in it. Oh, looks fantastic and smells amazing. Okay, well, we've just finished our chowder, which I have to say is one of the nicest chowders I think I've ever eaten. And now look what's just arrived at our table. This massive bucket of seafood. Wow, can't wait to get stuck into that. There's
I think this is a piece de resistance.
Crab legs, crayfish legs. Oh my goodness, look at that. So this is going to be an amazing lunch, that's for sure.
Well, we managed to get through that enormous bucket of seafood. Absolutely superb. Probably, maybe not quite. We made sure we ate all the lobster tails, and it was getting a little bit difficult with the crab legs, trying to crack through with the opener. But desserts arrived. It's a key lime pie. Rhonda's not having it, but I am.
Okay, we've just finished our beautiful lunch at the Crab Shack, and we had to go back to our room for a bit of a rest because we were so full. And now we've met our lovely friends Donna and Peter.
Hello, I'm Donna. Rhonda and Andrew and I have met via Facebook, and here we are all cruising together. We love the ship, but it's a different design and vibe to other ones we've been on, but we're getting used to it and enjoying ourselves completely.
Hello everyone out there. I find this ship to be much prettier than the previous ship and ride beautifully on the rough sea. My name's Peter.
So now we're just waiting for trivia to start, and we're all going to try our hands at trivia.
Concluding the evening by watching the show, Brisbane vocalist Thomas Armstrong Robley. He's certainly entertaining the audience.
This is your one last chance. Really bring it. I said no.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We've just arrived in New Zealand, and we're at our first port of call, a beautiful little town called Taronga. And we don't have an excursion booked for today. We're just planning to walk off the ship and just casually walk around the town and just check out some shops and
spend the day exploring the
hopefully
place.
find a cafe or something like
Yeah.
that for lunch. And but no, you can't really see very much, but it's so far it looks so pretty. Such a pretty place.
Oh, and the day looks magnificent outside. I think the temperature is 20 degrees or something, and fine. So what a wonderful way to start our day off in Tauranga.
Taronga, that's how you pronounce it.
I'll just show you a little bit of the scenery we have from our front window now too. What a magnificent view here, showcasing the town from the front of our window at the ship here. So really looking forward to now exploring the district. This is how they clean the glass for the skywalk, way up on deck 16. Behind the tugboat is Mount Maunganui, an extinct volcano.
Okay, well, we're off the ship and we are now in Taronga, and what a beautiful place. We've got the water with all the boats here, magnificent mountain at the back of us, and beautiful houses over here, like really elaborate, beautiful houses. So certainly is a lovely part of the world, that's for sure.
Just 2 weeks ago, 6 people were killed when a landslide hit the Mount Maunganui beachside holiday park following some very heavy rain. This is a memorial tribute to all those who were affected by the tragedy.
Okay, we've just walked around the top of Taronga and crossed at the base of that mountain, and now we're coming down the other side of the island, and it's the ocean, the surf beach, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely lovely. Plenty of people out there swimming and surfing.
We are now in the main shopping precinct of the town, where I think Rhonda will probably need to do a little bit of retail therapy, I say.
We're a bit hungry, so I thought we'd get fish and chips on the beach. And look, feed an army.
Certainly can.
Oh my gosh, it's huge. Oh well, it looks delicious. Let's tuck in. Well, we've just spent a lovely day in Taronga, and we did a lot of steps today, so our step monitor is quite happy with us. And anyway, we had a little bit of a rest this afternoon, and now we are here at Alfredo's for dinner, which is a pizza restaurant on the ship, and we've just ordered some minestrone soup as an entree. And I have to say it's absolutely delicious. And then we've ordered pizzas for our main course.
I think we'll make your own pizzas too.
Yes, I did make my own pizza. So you're allowed a sauce, a cheese, and you get 7 toppings. And Andrew ordered the New York style pizza.
With a couple of extra toppings on it.
That's
as
right.
well,
So anyway, we'll see how we go. They look huge, so we'll see how we go. Well, I have to say the minestrone soup was very nice, but now the piece de resistance has come, and look at the size of these pizzas. They're incredible. Like, how are we going to get through these? But your pizza looks amazing, Andrew. So you've
I'm looking forward to
the
this.
New Yorker.
Yeah, it's New Yorker with a little bit of extra on it.
With extras, and mine I made myself with some.
I've got some chilli I'm going to sprinkle on.
So we'll see. They're huge, massive pizzas.
Enjoy. Well, I've got through as much as my pizza I can. I think Rhonda's still struggling on hers.
Totally struggling. Beautiful pizza.
But magnificent pizza. They say princess pizzas are the best at sea, and I would thoroughly endorse that. Absolutely superb pizzas. I'm going to have a tiramisu for dessert, but and of course we've Got to have the obligatory red wine. Rhonda's got a few Chardonnays lined up as well. So, band playing in the background.
Life doesn't get much better than this.
It does. This is just a superb place.
Well, we just finished our meal at Alfredo's Pizza, which we're here. And now we've come across to Bellini's bar. And we just wanted to show you that nightlife on a cruise ship is really quite fascinating. It's very lively. The band's playing in the piazza. It's like all bopping away to the music. It's lovely. It's lovely.
Well, that was certainly a great day in Taronga.
Oh, that first port in New Zealand did not disappoint you.
Not at all. The original itinerary actually was to visit the Bay of Islands, but due to a local event that was occurring in the district,
that's right.
Princess had to change the port stop to Taronga.
And the Tasman Sea sailing was very slight for the whole 3 days from Sydney. This patch of water is notorious for being rough.
Oh, so it was flat.
It's a little bit disappointed, actually. And we unquestionably enjoyed all 3 specialty restaurants and also the crab shack. We have to say that the quality of food on this ship is truly amazing.
Oh, it was. Look, we have so much more to show you in our upcoming second episode, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe buttons.
And thank you for joining us on this maiden Australian voyage of the Discovery Princess. We'll see you in the next video.
We certainly will. So, bye.
Bye.